Hi guys, wow, there are some nasty pieces of work in the Tory party. It seems to attract pretty much the worst of society. Here MP Bob Seely didn't seem to like the line of questioning from the Newsnight host Victory Derbyshire, which simply asked, where was Rishi Sunak? Now the House of Commons voted 354 to 7, while many Conservatives who backed Boris Johnson didn't vote at all, in an attempt to avoid a weak showing of support for the former Prime Minister. Bob here voted for the report, but found the line of questioning as to why the current Prime Minister wasn't there irritating. Have a listen to this.
Is Rishi Sunak in hiding?
No, he's running the country, and that's what he should be doing, and Penny represented the government very well.
Michael Gove told us he would abstain. Penny Mordaunt said she would back it. Theresa May said she would back it. As a leader, you've got to step up at times like this, haven't you?
If I had a choice between Rishi Sunak or Sir Keir Starmer, the human version of Night Owl, I know who I would choose. I would choose Rishi Sunak any day of the week.
Of course you would. I'm asking you about whether it's odd, bizarre, unusual that the Prime Minister doesn't tell us whether he backs this report. This is the guy who stood on the steps of Downing Street and said he wanted to restore integrity. Yet we don't know what he thinks about this report into integrity.
Well, he hasn't voted against it, so it's gone through. And Penny, I think, look,
we don't know whether he supports it or doesn't.
I can only say for myself. I listened to Penny, and actually, I went in there with an open mind. I didn't know if I was going to abstain. I didn't know if I was going to vote against it. And I thought Penny spoke with great eloquence, and I thought actually, there's only one thing that you can do here to vote in favour of it. Rishi was off doing, frankly, something more important, like running the country, and that's what he should be doing. I don't have a
parliamentary democracy not important?
You're absolutely right. And for parliamentary democracy, the people you want voting there are the backbenchers, people like me, not necessarily cabinet ministers who've got jobs to do.
Okay.
Okay. They are MPs as well, you friggin' idiot. You know, Rishi Sunak is an MP. Suella Braverman is an MP. Therese Coffey is an MP. And as far as I know, none of them were at this vote. Why were they not at this vote? Why were they not representing their constituents? He was running the country. Was he cosplaying as a police officer? I believe he was meeting with the Swedish Prime Minister, but he could have rescheduled that. But no, he didn't, because he didn't want to be there. He didn't want to be seen as attacking the former Prime Minister because he's afraid. He has no backbone. None of the cabinet ministers have a backbone. They're all worried about Boris Johnson. They're all afraid he's going to write an article for his new piece in the Daily Mail against one of those ministers. Oh, you stood up against me. You're a traitor. And unfortunately, Boris Johnson still has massive support within the Conservative Party, not with the membership, not with the MPs. The MPs seem to be all afraid of him. Yes, a lot of them voted for the report. But where was Rishi Sunak? Where were the cabinet ministers? They had a duty to their constituents to be there. You know, they don't care. I've said before, they don't care about Parliament. Like, Rishi Sunak didn't even say whether he supported the report or not. He was in hiding, afraid of a backlash. Not so much from Boris Johnson, but from his support base. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.